Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I brought Jem back.
Hey,
We got Jem back.
I made it. I was so far away.
How's the dog?
Well,
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
she's like a football player. She has a torn ACL.
No.
Yes.
Really? She has torn ACL.
She does.
I think we need Gabe. Gabe. I think we need Gabe to make a cute football gif of Cora now that she's torn her ACL.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Gabe.
I think this is a common thing in dogs. My friend has a lab. And it's so funny because the last 2 weeks ago when I was at the vet with Cora for the first time for this, like getting her x-rays and stuff, my friend was at the vet with her dog as well for the exact same issue.
Torn ACL.
Mm-hmm.
So
and
funny.
she's already had surgery on her other back knee. And so they're now like, do we have surgery on, a second dog knee surgery?
What the heck?
I'm like, oh my gosh. And yeah, the vet yesterday was like,
throw
I
back
was
my
telling her all
legs
this,
and
and
pollute
she's like,
my britches with delight.
you don't really have to do it. It's like, we can give her something to make her comfortable. Like, she's not out there playing football, so she'll be fine.
I mean, apparently she is.
Well, she might be. I have no idea. She's not like a super active dog, but she's very solid. So she's got these short legs and this super heavy, thick body.
Yeah.
But the vet looks at, like, she doesn't look overweight at all. Like, the vet, because the doctor was even looking at her like, oh, she's not like super, like, chubby or anything. And she's like, what's her weight? I'm like, 72 pounds. And she's like, oh. Like, well, she wears it well.
She wears it well.
Yeah, she
That's funny.
is deceptively heavy. But that, I'm sure, doesn't help, the weight on her short legs.
Mm-hmm.
And so they gave her an injection of, basically like an arthritis kind of medicine for dogs.
Okay.
So, and it's funny because it's the same thing that they gave my friend's dog. And she said after about 3 or 4 days, the limping was much, much
Reduced.
better. And yeah, she seems to be fine.
Good.
And the thing is that it doesn't, like, Cora doesn't cry out. She's not,
No. It probably twinges.
she favors
doesn't
the
feel
leg.
great.
Like, she lifts it up when she runs, but it doesn't slow her down at all. So it's just a weird situation.
Yeah, that's really odd.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that nothing super duper sinister has
No,
happened.
she'll be fine.
I was worried for a second when you responded. I was like, should I not have asked this question?
It's just a funny thing to think about, like that your dog can have a torn ACL.
Oh god, that's funny. Well, hello everyone. Paint Liquor's back to being first. Sorry, Ghost Hunter, nice try. Paint Liquor's just got it on lockdown. You have a bot or something? Are you cheating the rules here?
Lumberjack Tim, hello.
Oh, hi, Tim.
Wildman Vol, thank you for the sub.
Thank you.
56 months with Twitch Prime.
It's only just a short period of time.
Yeah. Ghost Hunter, my conquest tempered sorcerer took a nosedive off of my painting desk and shattered into a million pieces.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
That sounds terrible. I'm sorry.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Just kidding. Could have definitely happened to nicer people. Wait, what? Just kidding, Ghost Hunter. We love you.
That is looking really cool, Jordan. I didn't see it yesterday.
Yeah. It's funny because I was making a joke with Gabe at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I was like, it's funny for people who like weren't on stream yesterday because they're gonna come back today and be like, what the heck happened?
Yeah.
It's like got a whole bunch of color painted on the base. Got the little bit of that kind of glowy water
That's
done
really cool.
on the inside.
And like the rusty.
Yeah. Well, I think
manhole or something. Like
yeah, I don't even know, but I thought it was like a really cool bit of contrast having like the rusty outside and then this like dirty like ground in contrast to like a really nice, clean and polished robot. It also absorbs a lot of those colors that I used. And then we got the hand coming up out of the
Super
waves. So, and I think the blue really works in this color palette. Weirdly enough.
Lumberjack Tim, the only good thing that happened today is my gold fronts arrived. Other than that, my day has been one thing after another. I think most days are one thing after another. That's just kind of how time works.
Gabe was very excited to be on stream producing yesterday.
Yeah.
Hadn't gotten a chance to do so in a while.
Cordell, I don't know.
But Cordell, what?
That's definitely German.
Oh,
I recognize I.
First,
I know that first word means I.
Yeah. I something.
Guten is good.
It's like something about good day. Or afternoon. Sorry.
Good afternoon, maybe?
Abend is afternoon. It's basically like.
Good afternoon. Like, I wish you a good afternoon, maybe?
Something like that, yeah. Ask Baby, he's good at guessing it. I took 2 years of German, so I'm not like completely.
If you took 2 years of German, you should know how to say good afternoon.
Well, it was a long time ago, Jen. It was a long time ago, and I did not do very well in that class.
I can say good day. Guten Morgen.
What's the literal translation, Cordell? Empower me with extra knowledge.
Oh my gosh. Another one.
What's obscution? I don't know what that means.
Ein is one, I think.
You are something. I don't know what that means.
I wish you good afternoon. That's what I said, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you are a fruitcake.
Fruitcake? Nice.
Obskuchen.
German's such an interesting language.
It's
very different sounds than English.
That guttural, like,
mm-hmm.
in the throat, it sounds like they're fighting.
Sounds.
Yeah. When I was there with my friend who spoke German, and I kept asking her, I'm like, are those people fighting?
Nope.
Because they always sound angry.
Yeah.
Thanks, game delay. It was a long meeting. Well, I was in a meeting on Tuesday, I think. And then
yeah, you had a busy week.
Wednesday, I went home with a headache. And then yesterday, I had to take the dog to the...
You've had a busy week.
Yeah.
Jason, unfortunately, is not here today.
Jason is broken.
He's a little broken. How's he holding up today?
Not here.
I know, which is says a lot. Says a lot.
That's
why I'm asking.
Someone broke Jason, because even if he doesn't feel good, he usually comes to work. So.
Yeah. I think I was talking to Gabe about it earlier, or Kyle, being like, if he's not here, he's in a bad way.
Yeah.
So I hope he's doing okay. I was worried this morning because when I got in, you weren't here yet. I didn't see your car. And your door was closed. Oh, so I was like,
I was here at like 7:45. I wasn't late or anything today.
Maybe I just didn't realize your car was here, but you hadn't like gotten to your office yet or something. I don't know. But it looked like your door was
still locked when I got here. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, anyways. I didn't see you here, and I didn't see his car here, and I was like, oh no. I hope his back is okay. So I'm glad to hear that you were here at least, which was a good sign.
Yeah, Jason, he was still asleep when I left. So
yeah, if he was in a bad enough way that you were also gone, I would have been worried.
Yeah. No. Was he ever normal? I mean, that's debatable.
Who, Jason?
Yeah.
Sort of.
All the pink paint broke him? Oh, maybe.
He liked
He
it.
finished the pink a long time ago, so I don't think that's related.
Yes.
Grizz, hello, and happy Friday to you.
I hope you guys are excited about the weekend. I am excited to...
What are you doing?
I don't really know. I might go down to one of our game stores here on Saturday, depending
Which
on how
one?
I'm feeling. Athoria.
Oh.
Um,
Do they have an event or something?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had an event. They came in to
Saw
chat
him
with me
yesterday,
and Phil yesterday. And I said I might stop by because I've never actually been to the store.
Oh.
So I was like, might as well come by and see what's up.
I've been there since they opened.
Yeah.
I went to their grand opening. And
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the owner seems really nice. So
Yeah, she's super nice.
yeah. And she came with their event organizer and general handy guy, man of many hats type thing.
Yeah.
Which makes sense to me. I know a couple people like that around here. So, yeah.
Game Delay, you haven't listened to the Trapped Under Plastic podcast with Jason? It's really good.
Yeah, I listened to about half of it. I got through maybe 3/4 of it.
I listened to the whole thing
I've been
in the car
doing other stuff.
on my way to my meeting on Tuesday. So
Oh,
the meeting I went to Tuesday
is that
was
that far away?
No.
Oh.
It was
Oh no.
In Chandler. It was only about 35 minutes away.
Okay.
So I'm like, cool, I'll listen to the podcast on my way there, on my way home, and then I'll finish it up like later this week.
Yeah, at some other time.
So I'm listening to it, drive in and get there, and like cool, and did my meeting thing, get back in the car, turned it back on, and
Yeesh.
so 35 minutes. It was like an hour and 50 minutes, right?
Yeah.
About?
Yeah, it's like 2-hour
Yeah.
podcast.
First 35 minutes on the way there. It took me the entire rest of the podcast. There were only 2 minutes remaining by the time I got home.
Oh gosh.
There was horrible traffic. There, I had to take the 10 freeway, and it was under construction.
Of course.
So that was a problem. And then there was also a car fire that had like 3 lanes closed.
Oh my gosh.
And I got to a spot before I realized that the lanes were closed. I was in a spot where I could not go anywhere.
Oh, you're really
I
stuck.
was trapped. I couldn't get off the freeway.
Oh my gosh.
And then when I finally did see an exit, I'm like, I am getting off this freeway. I cannot, because the idea of sitting and not having anywhere to go is very uncomfortable for me.
Yeah, no,
like
I mean,
I see
100%.
those people that get stuck in traffic for hours, and it makes me really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I got off the freeway and I just took surface streets home, and it took a long time, obviously, but at least I was moving the entire time.
Yeah. Oh
which
my
always
gosh.
feels better.
That sounds horrible. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Well,
That
no,
sucks.
it was fine because I was enjoying listening to the podcast, so it was okay.
Admittedly, it was a very good podcast.
It was really good.
And I think a lot of other people who have watched it also really loved it. Because, I mean, like I've said a couple of times here, we've gotten a lot of people reach out to us being like, we really enjoyed the podcast.
Awesome.
So.
But yeah, no, but Game Delay, I don't think he revealed that he was normal at any point.
That he was normal?
Normal.
Huh?
Jason's never been normal.
Oh, no.
Peach Mather, you're looking forward to the weekend. Looks like JP Gray's official opening is Saturday. Yep, I saw that too. So you go check that out. That's awesome.
Oh, the official
Sure
store
they will
opening?
be- yeah.
Oh,
Sure they
very
will
cool.
be very appreciative support.
Very cool.
Grizz said it was the best TUP episode so far. I think so too.
I have heard that
But I will
before.
also say it's the first one I've listened.
Jeez. Jen. Oh no.
But Grizz said I've been listening to their stuff for quite a while too. Jason was great, but the man is a non-stop, non-breathtaking motor mouth.
Oh my gosh.
He can talk.
Tell me about it. I have a hard time getting a word in a lot of the time.
I mean, how many times you guys in chat probably have seen it where he's talking and I'm trying to say something and I keep going.
Yeah, me too.
But,
Yeah, I'll do that all the time.
And game to.
Yeah, because I'll wait for the pause.
Yeah.
And then I'll
I
open my mouth to start
go
saying
really fast, I
something,
try and speak
and he'll
something.
already be saying the next thing, and I'm like, what the heck?
He's got a lot of things to say.
Yeah.
And he's excited about the things that he wants to share with people.
Oh, Jason, it's so funny too, because he never does it on purpose. He just like talks.
he just goes.
He just talks.
Miniac and John are children, but they also have some good perspectives on painting. I mean,
They're good people.
they're great people. But yeah,
We like those guys.
especially you put them together and
They eat a lot of chicken fingers.
childlike enthusiasm.
To be fair, I also eat a lot of chicken fingers. But there is a Cane's that's not
I mean, you could
100
walk to
feet.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not 100 feet away from my apartment. So. We're finishing rusting all this out. Decided to go with rust on the whole ring last night. Thinking about it. Or I think it's already looking a lot better.
Mechanized Imposter, very excited. Got my shipping notification for my order today with my Evo bag.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. You don't wait for the pause, you have to predict it. You gotta know it's coming. I mean, after 9 years, a lot of times I do know when those pauses are coming, and I can see.
Yeah. I'm figuring them out a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's woofda. It's a workout sometimes.
Hoosiers, hello, Hellfire.
Hi,
Happy
everyone.
Friday, everyone.
Hope you
Jason's
guys have some.
non-stop dialogue is why I started listening to this stream daily.
Sure.
He's a veritable fount of information. I really enjoyed his interview with the Minnesota Nerds.
Yep.
He enjoyed it too. He really enjoyed that trip.
I'm glad that he enjoyed it as
Yeah.
much as he did, because it's like he doesn't really do the whole vacation thing. So I think having the opportunity to like take a business trip take a vacation in the guise of a business trip, well, I think was really cool.
Yeah, more so
great.
than like going to a show, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
as fun as they can be. There's just so much work.
Well, because the thing is, like, for Jason, work isn't like work. It's just part of his life.
Yeah.
And he just loves it. So what is vacation then? What do you do on vacation? You just like enjoy life. Well, he enjoys work. So if he can take time away from some of the busier parts of what he's doing, but still have conversations about work, things like that, that to me is like a vacation.
Yeah.
Right. So as weird as it might sound, I think it really ended up feeling like a vacation.
Well, yeah, because I mean, you think, again, bringing it back to this and thinking about how excited he gets when he starts talking about a subject that he's really interested in.
Yeah.
And that was the whole weekend, basically.
Yeah,
for him.
yeah.
You know,
Well,
it's
and-
just getting to talk about the stuff that he loves.
Yeah.
And
Well, and the thing too is that I think he made a point of like making it not be super about like Monument Hobbies. He was just
Right.
there to hang out with them
Yep.
and to have it be a thing and
Yep.
all that stuff. So, I think that was cool.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have gone to that. That would have been a blast.
Yeah.
Just that, yeah, because I mean, those two guys, John and
God, yeah.
Scott. Yeah, I want to say John and Vince, but John and Scott. Vince is also great.
Vince is great too.
I adore Vince. Vince
was not there.
great company. But yeah, Scott and John are super fun. So that would have been a blast. But I will get a chance to see them at Adepticon. I think they're going to be there.
Probably.
They usually drive up
right
together.
next door for them, pretty much.
Yeah.
In-laws are having a family lunch tomorrow. Game delay. Taking the go bag Evo along. It's what it's meant for. How do the in-laws feel about your hobby? They get it? Do they understand it? Are they going to be like, oh, there's old Game delay over there in the corner painting his toys?
He's a lawyer. I don't think they have much of an argument to stand on.
Oh,
He's like,
they're going to
you
do
can-
the TUP live again. That's awesome. At Adepticon.
Yeah, they usually do it every year.
Yeah.
They do a live episode every year.
Well, they did it at LVO last year, but they didn't go to LVO this year, I don't think.
No, I don't believe so. I don't remember seeing them, and I imagine they would have stopped by. Scott might have been there, but John certainly was not. So we're just building up this orange with little stipples, making it super irregular.
Somebody likes us.
We're going to probably go up 1 or 2 stages of brightness more. Maybe just 1. The nice thing about when you're doing the stippling is over time, you're going to build up more and more brightness. So I can use this same color, which is burnt orange that I've been using, for kind of bringing this initial level of brightness here to something more like this or more like this over here. The more layers you put into it, the brighter and more saturated it's going to become. So you can almost do a lot of your gradients with one color.
Darling Creepshow, thank you for the follow.
I am very excited for this weekend. It's going to be a blast. Got a new video game that came out this week, which I'm very excited about. It's one of my favorite types of genres of video game, which are action RPGs, like top-down Diablo-style action RPGs. I've been playing it a bit during the week, and it's been really fun so far. So,
spend some time with it this weekend.
Yeah,
nice.
It's one of those things that usually I do a lot of research, and I'm like gung ho, get into a game and know all the things. This game, I've not done any of that. So It's like I went in sight unseen, and I'm just like enjoying it, which is really great. So I'm looking forward to doing more of that. Darling Creepshow, hello. Can't believe I wasn't following you earlier.
Well, you're here now.
No time like the present.
That's all that matters.
Welcome. We are a little crazy around here, so I hope you will enjoy partaking of some goofiness from time to time. Maybe some fart jokes every once in a while. But Jason's not here, so probably less fart jokes.
Yeah, definitely.
He's big on the fart joke.
Darling Creepshow, this model is available on our website if you really like it.
And thank you for the
yourself.
wonderful compliment. They make a fantastic model that is super easy to paint.
This one is called Reach. It's from Mindwork Games.
Oh, you're all about the weird and goofy? That's great. You will feel right at home here.
How do you feel about tartar sauce on chicken?
I mean, weird and goofy, right? Fits the mold. I need to get some tartar sauce. Just so I can go make the wonderful meme that I've been wanting to make so long. I want to get a bottle of tartar sauce. I want to take it to Cane's. And I want to buy a thing of Cane's. And I want to put the bottle of tartar sauce behind it.
There you go.
And say, it's time. It's time, everyone. I don't really put tartar sauce on chicken most of the time. Look, if I put tartar sauce on chicken on a regular basis, I wouldn't have to go to the grocery store and buy tartar sauce. Right? Like, that's some logic. If I was that in love with tartar sauce on chicken,
you'd have it.
I would
That's
have
what
it.
You're saying.
Yeah.
Because it could also be, if you put it on everything, then yes, you would have to go buy more.
Correct. Well, but then I would say I'm currently out and I need to go get more. Because you keep emptying it. I have not had tartar sauce in a pretty long time.
Okay, the Cane's sauce is like the least good thing about Cane's. Their sauce is terrible.
I don't mind the cane sauce.
I don't like it.
It is fine.
I think what I don't like is that it's like the only option. They don't give you any other options there.
That's true. Yeah, they don't have ranch.
You get theirs, or
which is a big bummer.
Yeah.
I would love to have some ranch with their.
They're really just forcing their sauce upon me.
Yeah.
And I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, it's true.
I like
Chris Christofferson, my order with this model shows up tomorrow.
Ooh, awesome.
That's awesome. You're really excited. All thanks to Jordan painting it on stream. Thank you so much. I wouldn't have known about it otherwise.
So cool.
That's why we do it.
Ghost Hunter, 1,000,000%. And we're getting a Zaxby's in Arizona somewhere, but not anywhere close to us.
What's a Zaxby's?
It's another chicken place, like a fast food chicken place. It's actually really good. It's in the South.
Cane's?
Oh yeah, because it's not just chicken fingers.
But I like chicken fingers.
But there's other stuff too. Like they have really good chicken salads. It's good.
It's tough. It's tough for me because I like chicken tenders. And for me, the closest comparable thing I've ever been to is a place called what's it called?
Paint Liquor, I think it's going to be
Shake
in
It
like
Loose.
Queen Creek or Santan Valley or somewhere far from here.
Azell's is the closest thing that I've had.
Ooh.
Azell's is a restaurant chain up in like the Northwest. It might be a bunch of places elsewhere. I've not seen it in Phoenix before. But it's exactly Cane's with some more options. It's just like they do like spicy chicken tenders. So they do like regular, or they do spicy, and then they have like a bunch of sides. And it's fine. It's not spectacular. Spat's not, Azell's is not as good as Cane's. Not even close. Not even close.
Cane's in general is just fine. Just total meh.
Gosu! Hello, friend. Guess what I'm doing tonight, Gosu? Gosu will appreciate this. Yeah, Gosu, you got it.
Hoosiers, what's false?
Probably my statement about Cane's versus Azell's.
Oh.
People generally hate my hot takes.
Oh, and you're saying that that's false? Like that emphatically?
What?
That I said Cane's sauce was bad and Hoosiers said false in all caps with multiple exclamation points.
It's good. It's not a super special or significant sauce. It's like fine.
I think again, I keep going back to it's all they have.
Also, remember everybody,
like that.
These are opinions.
That's true. They're absolutely opinions.
Totally opinions. If people like it, it's not a hot take. Well, people have disagreed with me in the past. I just assume that all of my takes are hot, and that people will let me know if they're not.
PK, he's not repainting it. You're not repainting this, right? No. Repainting happening here?
I did a little bit over the base, but I wouldn't.
But not like.
Yeah. None of this has been repainted.
Baka, you're one day late for Therapy Thursday and had a trash week. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Hopefully your weekend improves upon the week.
Is it Adepticon yet? It will be here before you know it, Big Boss.
That's so true.
Very soon.
Yeah, my goodness. It's like at the end of next month, right? It's actually like not that close, but it's close. It's scary close though. All right, so I'm mixing a little bit of orange. A little bit of orange into the burnt orange. Get a little bit of brighter color. And we're just going to keep on stippling here.
That's not, you really don't.
What's Beth's not saying?
That's not said the closest Cane's is 2.5 hours away in the next state. I will have to keep an eye out for one when I travel. You really don't need to.
I mean, okay. It really just depends on how much you enjoy.
It's
like,
a thing.
chicken.
You know, we know that it's like the trapped under plastic and the tendies, and you know, it's like a whole thing. So try it.
It is not a restaurant that you have to go to.
No, it's not.
If you like chicken tenders and that sort of thing, like good quality ones, and you're like into that, then yeah, you should definitely check it out.
I think because it's a big enough regional place, there's like the hype behind it, kind of like In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah.
Which is again just fine.
Yeah, let me not sell you on hype. I happen to enjoy it a lot. That's it. Your mileage may vary.
Source does said, are you familiar with the orange glowing chaos symbols on chaos minis? Any tips on how to do those with Acryl?
Orange glowing, like on which models? I think I know what you're talking about, but if you can point me in the right direction, I might be able to help a little bit better.
PK said I have a couple of hours worth to get my Elvis impersonator Frostgrave crew done. I need to know more about this. Elvis impersonators? So you have an army. Frostgrave is a game, right? Jordan, do you know this?
Chaos Lord on
Frostgrave?
Carcadrak.
No, I'm.
Oh, Frostgrave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what Frostgrave is.
Okay. So PK said I have a couple hours worth to get my Elvis impersonator Frostgrave crew done.
Yeah.
So he's painting. Is this sounding like he's painting an army of Elvis impersonators? Is that what that means? I want that to mean. I want it to mean.
Sure.
That.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm not 100% sure. That Frostgrave so Frostgrave is like a miniature agnostic game. So you can use kind of whatever.
Use anything you want in it.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
So it could just be that, they're using just like Elvis models.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. But there also might be a supplement, because they do a lot of like weird supplements for Frostgrave. But like Frostgrave is like the fantasy version. So because there's Frostgrave, there's what are the other ones? There's a sci-fi one. Been a while. I don't really remember all of them.
Okay, yeah. So back to then Source's question about the.
Yeah. So for like glowing orange runes, right? Is the question? Sounds like. Yeah.
Lord on Carcadrak.
Carcadrak. A lot of them have these runes on the weapons too. Yeah, I mean, I would always start with a white base coat over the area that's supposed to glow. And then once you have the white base coat down, then you're going to want to thin down and make a glaze of like a yellow. Like if I would use warm yellow. And then what I would do is I would use fluorescent orange on top of it. So like do a glaze of fluorescent or warm yellow over the whole area of the
Source
glowing
doesn't have
bit.
the fluorescence yet.
Oh, okay. You can still use orange. So use like warm yellow and then orange. Or you could use, if you want to keep it to like the base set, you could use golden yellow and orange. Would work as well. Warm yellow is already pushed a little bit more towards transparent orange would work. However, you want to thin it down a ton because transparent orange is really dark, right? So it is a darker hue than oranges in our regular line.
Mm-hmm.
And it is really, really saturated. So you could do it. I would use it very thin, very transparent, knock down that opacity, or not opacity, but knock down that like punchiness, the saturation with some glaze and wash medium and water. And then make sure that you have a nice solid white coat and then warm yellow coat underneath it. But it should really only be like a 2 or 3 step process. If you want to make it go a little bit further, you can go back in with like a golden yellow and you can put little lines in the middle of like the hottest part of the glow. And it'll make it look really, really punchy. I might have something that I can do a quick demo of it on. Give me 1 second. Where are all my good demo models? Okay. Like here's a good example of like orangey glow that I did for when our fluorescence came out. And if I were to replicate something like this uses fluorescence, right? So if you don't have the fluorescence, then we can use just white, yellow, and orange. Source, what colors do you have? And yes, this would work for the lava colors as well. You want to push the lava a little darker, so less yellow. Because it tends to not be quite as surface hot, because at the surface of the lava it tends to like dry out and crack over with darker surfaces but as the rock starts to cool, so it won't be quite as like yellow hot. Everything but the fluoros. Okay, so we'll do that other build up then. So we have orange out here already. I need both titanium white, just right here. I really love doing orange glow. It has such a fantastic like finished effect. All right, let me find a cool spot that I can do it on here. Let's see. Probably do something back here. We can do this little hole in there. I'll pick a couple of spots and then we can do a little bit of like OSL. So let's say this little spot in here. And then we can have this little tank glowing. So I'm just going to paint all of this in white.
Hi, Rock.
Fireark, hello. Welcome to the Friday stream.
Ghost, who said it's kind of funny that as miniature painters we go out to learn about how magma and lava works just so we can paint it better.
Yeah.
Love that side of painting.
Yep.
Like we talked about that a little bit the other day of like how much there is out in the world that you can use for inspiration.
Yeah, reference is huge. I mean, we live in a space where sort of the whole point of what we do is trying to replicate things in a realistic type effect, right? In miniature painting, we don't do a lot of like impressionism. We don't do a lot of that sort of super rough textural like painting that's giving you the impression or the idea of what the finished product is. We don't do super brushstrokey type paint jobs. A lot of it is just trying to replicate realism, right? So when you're painting realism, the best way to get an idea of what something's supposed to look like, have reference. Every single one of these people who are painting realistic photos of things, 100% are using a reference photo, or are literally copying something that is like a photo, right? So
I think everyone should have homework this weekend, and that should be to find something out in the world that you could use as reference for painting.
I know what our March challenge is now.
You what?
I know what our March challenge is now.
Oh. I feel like we maybe all know what the March challenge is going to be.
Yep. I mean, I'll tell them what the idea is. I think it's really good.
The challenge for March. Omicron Samurai, thank you for the sub.
Let's just say y'all are gonna have to be finding some reference.
Outside? I have to go outside.
Yeah, go outside, folks. Go outside. I will give examples. If I end up doing reference as an example thing, I will give you guys examples of what type of things to look for.
They should have to submit the reference picture with their finish.
100%.
I like it.
Yep. And then they're going to have to submit it again when they do the final. But yeah, that's the idea.
Ghost is excited. A perfect reference pick and a piece of terrain that's kind of close to it.
There you go.
Getting in on this.
And then I'll make sure to notate in there that Gosu's not allowed to use the reference image in the piece of terrain that he mentioned in this stream on February 23rd or whatever.
It is, yeah, today's 23rd.
This is a good guess. All right. So we got these two little spots, right? So we're gonna do another quick coat of white on this to get it to be a little bit brighter.
Hello, Avian.
What up, Avian? How's it going? Okay, so we're going to take this warm yellow you can see on the palette, and we're going to thin it out a bunch. I'm going to grab a little bit of glaze wash medium as well.
Avian, we didn't try that. I'll do that when I get home.
You got to go up to him and be like, Avian came up with a good idea on how to fix your back. He said to turn your back off.
That. It's like the most basic of
I can't think of why we didn't try that.
Troubleshooting steps. Always turn it off and turn it back on. Well, she's not here, Ghost Hunter, so I feel like we don't have to be too hard on people for not wishing her happy birthday. But I did, I put a happy birthday message in Discord for Shelby. Oh. It is Shelby's birthday today.
Yep, I texted her happy birthday this morning,
okay.
So I done my part.
All right.
I did my part. We're gonna do something sort of silly. Because you wanted to figure out how to do this on a rune as well, I'm gonna pick up one little other piece of reference here. And we're just gonna paint a K.
Oh, awesome, PK. I will look after stream today. Excited to see the Elvis impersonators. Source has a side question. I don't know if you want to focus on one at a time. You want to answer the second question as well.
Yeah, we can answer the side question.
Okay. How do you keep your paint staying in a blob as long as possible on a wet palette? I find it sags out to a big blotch after a short while.
You're using too much water.
Yep.
Or the top of your palette is wet. One of the two.
Either way, too much moisture. Isn't it that the top is not supposed to be wet, right?
Not at all.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to paint these runes. In the same color. We're going to let that dry?
Yes, you're not supposed to take it from the middle. You're supposed to take it out from the edge.
So we're going to go back to our nice mixture glaze of the yellow here. Okay. And then you can start painting some of this on the areas around too if you want to do a little bit of that OSL effect. Although you want to use regular. So use regular full opacity warm yellow. You're going to paint it on these areas where you want the OSL to be.
Hello, Lady B. He did it to himself. Nobody's fault. Actually, it's probably not even his fault. He's just old.
He's just old.
This is what happens when we get old. Hey, I have had these problems for years. I'm the first one to say that it's because I'm old. No, he just like has like a pinched nerve in his back.
Yeah.
No accident. It was just the end of the day. He had probably been on his feet for a long time and moved wrong or something. Again, that's what happens when you get older. Sometimes just walking normally causes pain. Tim, we're talking about Jason. Not me.
Jason is broken. Jen's fine. Jen's hanging out.
Jason has I'm sure done his fair share of moshing.
Yeah. I imagine so.
Paint Liquor, he finished that pink model. What are you talking about?
This one?
No, Jason.
Oh.
Paint Liquor said Baby J. Oh, Baby J didn't want to paint pink on Shelby's birthday, so Fuse got a pinched nerve. Oh, I
Shelby's not here? Shelby ain't here.
Shelby's not here. No, Shelby has not been here for 2 days.
Right, which is why I'm not painting pink.
Okay.
I'm not painting pink. She's not here. The only situation where I might is if Jen really wanted me to.
The pink
case,
model today?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
In which case, I probably would.
You're fine.
Plus, we're doing a good demo over here for Songer. Not Songer. Source. So just building up this OSL around the sides. Already given the kind of feeling that it's glowing. And I'm pushing the extra paint towards the recesses. So like in here.
Source said, is the glaze quite dry now that you're doing the OSL?
Yeah, so I'm not doing the glaze right now. I'm done with the yellow glaze. Although I will mix some
on the brush.
Yeah, this is full just warm yellow right out of the bottle that I was using for the OSL. Now I'm going to mix some more of that glaze.
Clarkatron, yes. Jordan initially suggested the fluorescents, but the demo is for someone who does not have them. So
correct. Yep.
we're making it work.
All right, so we got that glaze. We're going to paint it over the runes. Don't worry about getting it over because the light from the glow on the runes is going to go over anyways. So we have step 1. And then we're going to go back here. We're going to make that same glaze out of orange. And this time, we're not going to go over the whole thing. We're going to go over just the bottom bits of it. We want a little bit of that yellow still showing. Oh my gosh. She's here.
Is it? I was just gonna say, do I hear Schlebby?
That's
Schlebby?
a Schlebby. Oh my goodness, the Schlebby is here. Oh dang, maybe I have to start painting the pink model again.
Uh-oh.
Whoopsies.
Hello.
What the heck are you doing here? It's your birthday.
Happy
birthday.
Well, thank you for saying hi.
I wanted to pop in, and Gabe called me about the bags,
Oh.
so I decided
that I would come say hi
and do birthday stuff
and do birthday stuff, as one does.
as one.
So hi everybody, thank you for all the birthday wishes. I kind of miss you guys.
Yeah, it's almost like you took 2 whole days away from us.
I know.
Do you
How?
want to go? Do you want you? There's a space next, or if
Yeah,
you wanna
Amber,
go
you wanna go sit?
You don't have to, because you're gonna be on
It's-
camera.
it's a
unless
whole
you want me to
thing.
turn it
I have
off.
my Canadian friend here. This is Amber. You have to really eat the microphone in order for them to hear you.
Don't actually.
Don't actually take a bite out of it.
Don't
but-
actually eat the
I
microphone. But
T.
hi,
Schmidt.
Amber. Welcome.
My birthday is today, so you're not late.
Stay out of jail.
I will.
It's not my birthday.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't do a pink model today, Jordan.
I didn't because you weren't here. You left us on your birthday. Just saying.
Game delay. It is not Amber's birthday too. She just loves me so much and came down to visit.
Oh yes. So much. Such a delightful little lady.
Yes. How's your guys' day today?
It's been quite nice,
Good.
actually. Been quite
Kind of
nice.
quiet. Jason's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Jason.
Yeah, I heard that he hurt his back.
You hurt his
He's-
back.
Yeah,
Hmm.
not doing so hot.
That's unfortunate.
Not doing so hot. So we're gonna keep going with that glaze, with the orange. Saw me paint over some of that OSL in the other areas.
Or Lady B, is it rude to not call her Schlebby?
Mm.
Could go either way.
It's true.
Her name's definitely Schlebby.
Schlebby.
Yep.
I think she just has something against calling me Schleb, which is fair. I'm not offended by it, but I understand.
I'm totally deeply offended by this.
Game said, "What a good friend. People invite me to their birthday parties, and I say, why would I come? It's not my birthday."
Not my birthday.
Well, yep, she flew all the way down from Canada for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good
pretty
friend.
awesome.
Yes.
Oh, it's so easy when it's so cold.
Yeah, I was about to say, how's the weather up there right now?
Actually, where I'm from, you know, El Nino,
Uh-huh.
this warm wind.
Yeah.
It's like springtime up there.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
All the snow
Yeah.
is melting away. It's been the best winter we've had in years.
What
Oh, that's
what part
nice.
of Canada are you from?
Calgary in
Okay.
southern Alberta.
Okay.
Super fun. I visited her twice. So I've been during the winter and also during the summer. I've gotten
Jeez, overachiever
I've
much?
gotten a little bit of both. But
you
Somebody's
had a
trying to
warm
earn some
winter, too.
brownie points.
How long have you guys known each other?
we met at the school that we went to in Germany.
Oh, wow.
So it was like 3
Oh,
years.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Very
We've known each other for 3 years.
Where's Cordell? Where's Cordell?
Oh,
Cordell's
yeah,
gotten
they
in
were
the
speaking
habit of
German
like
earlier.
speaking German to us when we
Like,
start the streams.
Jordan and I trying to.
Yeah.
I can
translate.
decipher it pretty
There's a
decently
We
few
well.
figured it out.
Mhm.
We each recognized a couple words and were able
deciphered
to-
it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, so the next step we're doing here, if you want to push this even further, this is a good stopping point. If you are happy with the glow, then this is just 3 steps, right? This is the white, the yellow, and then the orange.
Looks cool.
So you can stop there. Or you could push it even further. Take a little bit of red. Take some bold power red. And then... Oh yeah, Schlebby, we painted the base on Reach yesterday.
It looks so
You
good.
need to
Shelby.
show me.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Lady B Miniatures, it was for Bible school, so don't you worry. Nothing amiss happening over in Germany
Nothing
with
amiss
me.
happening.
Yes, Cordell, you did hear Germany.
And then we'll take this mixture and we're just going to put it in the deep recesses here. Just to add a little bit more contrast.
Amber, how long are you here?
I'm here until Sunday.
Oh, fun. What are you guys gonna do this weekend?
Yeah,
The
just
party.
I have a party tonight with a bunch of friends, mostly from high school, but other things as well. And then yeah, just kind of showing her around a little bit more. I was thinking about going up to Prescott tomorrow, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll
Yeah.
see. But I might have her paint with me.
Fun.
Yeah, she's very artistic,
Pretty
so
awesome.
she usually paints on canvas. So
Oh.
I thought it'd be fun to
that's
maybe
awesome.
try painting on miniatures.
That would be very fun.
Yeah,
I have
Maybe get
not
her-
done that.
absolutely hooked.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty awesome.
Send her
I have
home
to
with a
admit.
bunch of stuff. She
Exactly.
can continue.
Right.
So yeah, super fun.
Jordan, this was orange and bold pyro red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So all stuff you'll get in the base set. Do this entirely with base set colors. So there's that. And I'll show Schlebby really quick. So this is where
That
we're
looks
at with the
so
base.
good.
Doesn't look good.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
Jordan, you're crushing it.
I suck. It's fine. It's hard to watch. I know. It's really hard
Yeah,
to
you're
watch.
right. I take it back. You're terrible.
Yeah, there we go. That's the right attitude.
Yeah, that looks incredible.
Thank you.
I like that you chose very poppy colors for the base.
Mhm.
Yeah, a little bit bright, but still kind of dirty
Mhm.
and beat up colors.
Yeah.
In nice contrast with the like really nice, clean, polished reflection
Yeah.
or reflectiveness of the robot.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So yeah, it's really neat. I
Love
think
it.
it's a neat little thing we did.
Yeah, you're happy with it?
I'm happy with it so far.
Good. So no painting over it.
Wow. Wow.
I had
Hurts
to.
my-
Come
hurts
on.
my soul
I had
just
to.
a little bit.
Just, it's a perfect setup.
For clarification, so you know what they're talking about, Amber. I have a tendency to paint over things all the time because I'll be like, "Oh, this thing looks really cool," and then I'll be like, how about different?"
But I
Yeah.
can make it cooler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do this better. I can do this different. So we're,
Yeah, I understand that.
yeah, so I painted stuff over all the time. Using the same glaze, by the way, on top of that area that we're just at. So they like making fun of me all the time about it, even though it's a good educational thing, folks,
It's still fun to
to
make
be
fun of you.
okay with repainting things that you're not happy with. Okay?
Really.
It's healthy. Have a good relationship with your work. And don't hate it all.
Right. Well,
Yeah, you too, Schlebby.
we should
You're
probably
not off the hook for that.
we should probably get going. But I just wanted to pop in and say hi to all of you because I miss your faces.
Thanks for stopping by.
Of course. So bye, chat. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, and I'll be back on Monday.
Exciting.
Nice to meet you,
Yes.
chat.
Enjoy, you guys. Have a good weekend.
Bye. Have fun.
Nice to meet you.
Have fun this weekend. See you Monday.
Alrighty. So yeah. So that's kind of where we're at with the glowiness so far. They grow up so fast.
They grow up so.
They grow up so fast. So we got that kind of like rune glow going on here. And then we're gonna push a little bit of that darker orange around the edges.
She was 20 just yesterday.
This is a little heavier here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a damp brush and we're gonna kind of push it away from the middle of the letters. We're gonna blend it into the background a little bit so it doesn't leave stainy rings and stuff. And then what we're gonna do for these runes is we're gonna take some warm yellow and a bit of bold titanium white. We're gonna mix it together. And we want to do this so that we get a nice opaque color as we're doing this layer of glow here. And the idea is that we're punching the intensity on these lights.
No, it doesn't work just to say clip. But there's a, and I'm not in the right view to be able to walk you through it, but there is a little, I feel like it's like a little, like one of those little lacquer things that you can create a clip.
And you're going to paint this bright color on the inside of the rune. You want to leave some of that orange exposed. And then we're going to go back in with titanium white. Old titanium white. And we're going to put some last little dots in there. That's kind of the glow we want there. And if you spend a little bit more time on it, you can make it look a little bit less white and a little bit more orange if you build up the layers a little bit more. But that's the general idea. Yeah, nice glowy runes. The horse has been branded. But yeah. Then you can do this, or you can do something like this. This is more of that fluorescent and using less of the yellow. So the goal was to make it really feel orange. You can do that with this as well by completely covering up the yellow, but you want to go a little darker. But easy, simple way to do it. Alrighty. Back to the robot. So what do you got going on this weekend, Jen?
Well, oh,
No, Jason's probably just going to be chillaxing.
yeah, I don't know what's gonna be able to do. I don't know if he had anything planned that now he won't be able to do. I'm not sure. We don't usually plan things.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Solitaire has a question. How would you do a bright orange squig?
Bright orange squig?
Didn't you just do bright orange? Wasn't that just what you were doing?
I mean, if you didn't want to do the like glow, right? If you didn't want to make it like a glowing squig, then I mean, you kind of approach it in a similar sort of way. But instead, what you'll do is you won't use white, and you'll build it up from a burnt orange. Or if you want to go really crazy with it, you could go. Sorry, I'm closing my eyes while I envision what this looks like. I would paint it orange, and then I would use some like cooler colors, so like almost like a deep sea Ben. Deep sea Ben, dark sea Ben.
Dark sea Ben.
Dark sea Ben. Dark sea Ben. To shade it, and you'll get this like really deep kind of dark color for your orange that you can blend. That's kind of the weird thing is like in similar ways to how you don't really paint white, orange is kind of the same way. If you're painting orange, you end up highlighting with a lot of oranges, and you shade with like not a lot of oranges.
So are you saying that you would mix the dark sea Ben with orange?
Yeah.
And create a new color?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't just put straight dark sea Ben in the shadows?
I mean, if it's like deep shadows, yeah, probably. Yeah. But you don't use a lot with the orange. Oops. This will end up making more of like a desaturated one, but that would look cool with orange. Kind of get that like progression of color, right? You could use like burnt sienna, burnt oranges, and then build up to orange, which is probably the way to make it look To make it look the most orange, I would use burnt sienna, burnt orange, orange, yellow, and then I would probably glaze it back down to orange. Is the way that I would do that.
No, I was gonna say I don't know what that means, solitaire. Like that's a new abbreviation. Ghost Hunter said, "How would you do a bright green rip horse?"
Faded green, and then more faded green.
It was Russian for cool.
It was Russian for cool. Putting some brighter rust effect on here with just orange.
That looks really good.
The rust.
Yeah,
I really like painting rust.
I like the way rust looks.
I think I have a really good piece of reference for rust too on my phone. Like I was kind of going back to a conversation we had, a week ago, right? Where I was talking about pulling up references for stuff. I think it's like way, oopsies. Oh. Way at the top. Oh my gosh. I forgot about this. I'm just going to show you guys a meme that I have on my phone really quick. That's really funny. I don't know if you guys remember going from 2016 to 2017. I don't remember why 2016 sucked.
I don't. That's so long ago.
I know.
And so far before 2020, when
know.
like.
I
don't
know.
remember anything.
I know.
Why
but
was 2016?
I don't remember. But I remember it being a particular sucky year. Which is why I saved this, because I was like, oh my god, this so well represents 2016.
Game Delay remembers. What happened? Tell us.
Yeah, what happened?
War Master Forge, no, that's as far as they got.
Here you go. This is like a really good piece of reference that I have for Rust.
Oh, that's a really good one.
I also have these here.
Ooh, neat. We have
This is a really good one.
I think we told you. Yeah, that's
For
a really
reflected
cool
life.
one for so many different things.
Yeah, yeah.
The shadow, the reflection.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is the kind of stuff
Sphere.
that I just keep on my phone. Just for
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this one too. This is like a chrome
Oh yeah,
finish
very similar to the other one, except
versus
Yeah.
a more battered, hammered metal finish. And there's kind of the texture that you get on that. Some rust effects.
we have that one. Reminds me of the art that we got at that art show where the guy takes the pictures, he does macro photography of the
Uh-huh.
old rusted cars.
Oh yeah.
And
That's really cool.
blows them up and puts it on like metal, and it's in this rusted out frame. It's really.
Oh, here's another good one.
Oh yeah, that's neat.
This is this is these are like the scoops for the like bulldozers and stuff like that.
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, where they scoop up like
Yeah,
dirt and
okay.
stuff. They're just chilling out here. You can see in the bottom it has the little thing, and then even closer up,
Yeah.
so I can get
Yeah,
like a
that's
really good idea of what
I
it
like
looks
it where you can see the color of what may have been painted before.
Well, this I don't even think this is painted. This is just.
Well, no, that is,
the-
but up at the top of that picture, the darker colors,
Oh, that's
that's
just-
not painted,
that's
or
just
that's just
steel.
the metal?
Yeah, that's just
That's
metal.
just the metal.
Yeah. So, let's see here. Do I have any other cool reference pictures on here?
Instead of his kids, Baby J's the kind of guy who whips out his phone and says, "Want to see some pics of my references?"
Yep. Yep. I have good food pictures on here too.
Yeah.
If you're ever curious. Oh.
That's a really good thing, because like I don't have kids either. What do I? All my pictures are probably my dog.
This is so me.
Got the spider.
To anybody who has arachnophobia and is willing to go to any length, this is perfect.
Oh, Yeah, I just look and my pictures are all Cora's.
They're
Look
all
how
Cora's.
cute she is.
Oh. Hold
She's
on.
the
All right.
cutest
All
with
right.
her
Since I
bad
have it out,
knee.
we're gonna do dog show and tell. There's my puppy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, who's
Uh-huh.
that?
That's Sasha.
So cute.
She's very cute.
Oh my gosh. What kind of dog is
She's
that?
so cute.
What kind of dog is that?
Pupper. It's a wire-haired, was it mini wire-haired dachshund?
I was gonna say, is it Dachshund?
Mhm.
So cute.
She's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
And now I got, let's see here. I got pictures of her when she was just a baby.
Oh.
She was a little baby.
Oh, so cute.
Little baby. And then there's Chico, who's one of our other dachshunds, who is no longer with us, unfortunately. But he was an old dog. He got to 18.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That guy was a champ. I'd literally known this dog for most of my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And then we have Tinka, who's a very chubby, also dachshund. She was a big girl.
Awkwardish
Little
Panda, I
sausage.
saw your picture in the Discord. Cora does that to me. She will just lay, like, if I'm laying on the couch and she wants to, be mellow, she comes and just lays right on top of me.
Oh, here we go. She's so cute. Done.
Oh my gosh.
She's adorable. I love my dog. She's so cute. Technically, she's my grandmother's dog, but
Yeah.
Jason
She's your
wouldn't
dog.
approve. I take some amount of ownership. She is adorable, though. I love that dog. It's so funny, too, because every time I go see my grandma, she just cannot stand not being around me.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, oh my god, he's back. He's back. All right. So I probably won't go any brighter than this on the rust. But I think what I might want to do is get some of this wording kind of rusted up in here. And then try and pull some of this away with like a brush of some kind. There we go. So this is a really cool effect that you guys can get with your paint. If you want to take like a slightly thinner application of paint, you just kind of throw it in here.
Here's what Cora does. You can see that. I know it's really bad, but that's Cora, like, fully on top of me.
And then I'm just going to rub my finger against the raised part of it. And it'll remove a lot of that excess from the top part so you can actually see what the words are.
She definitely enjoys giving a kiss. She's pretty generous with them, but more than that, even, she just wants to be like right here, like have her face like right next to your face, and she will just sit with her face just pressed into your face.
Sasha's really goofy about that. She is obsessed with giving kisses.
Yeah.
Which is, to be fair, probably my fault. But I'll like sit on the couch and she'll like hop into my lap and then she'll just start like jumping at my torso to try and like, catch your face with a kiss. And she'll just like keep on doing that for like 5 or 6 minutes, and she'll eventually have had enough. and just hang out. She's not really a lap dog though, which is interesting. She'll tie her and she'll just like sit next to you.
Yeah.
On the couch. So it was interesting seeing like dogs that are very affectionate that like you would imagine are like lap dogs. They just want to be up in your lap.
Yeah.
But then they're just like, nope, we're just gonna hang out over here.
Oh.
I've had all the attention that I need. Goodbye.
Cora is happiest if she's touching someone.
Yep. Getting some of this rust underneath the foot area here. Because I want it to kind of wear evenly. I don't want it to be too hard or too significant in one area and not in another. So I want to kind of spread it out a little bit. Trying to not get it on the painted part of the model though. That would suck. Alright. Now I think I want to push some brightness on the waves in the middle. So I'm going to grab our bright jade. Start from there. I love how I use like 4 or 5 colors on all of the gold, or 4 colors on the gold, and then 6 colors on the, or 5 colors on the silvers. And then everywhere else I'm using like 10. Like got tons of color everywhere else except for on the non-metallic bits. Although I think a lot of these colors will get incorporated now that the base is sort of getting roughed out. Because I got to the point, if you weren't here yesterday, I talked about it a little bit, but I got to the point on the metal where I was like, okay, I know what to do on all this metal. I like where the reflections are. I like the color palettes that I'm getting here. Now I need to take it that next step. So that next step is figuring out what the environment around it looks like and really locking that in. And then once I have that environment roughed in, then I can start making more accurate choices on the reflections and where they go and how bright they are, things like that. Because you have to think about proximity and, you know, brightness and whether or not it's giving off light, things like that. Hello, Panic Bomb. How are you doing? Happy Friday.
Friday.
I'm kind of just making these ripples a little bit more apparent with each of these brush strokes. Trying to bring the brightness up towards the back here so that at the angle where you'll see it, because I kind of want the photography to be like here is I think where I want it, so that you see all the pieces, right? You see the leg and the metallic on the shoulder and everything, and then you can see the arm, and then as you rotate it, you can see the other parts of it.
Now, are you going to be doing the metallic stuff on the robot arms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, these arms are going to get more reflection from like the
that's what you're
water.
talking about. Gotcha.
So I need to rough out where all the water is
Yeah,
and
yeah,
what it all
yeah.
looks like before I really set in stone like what the rest of it's going to be. Because like this, for example.
And are you doing more on the arm that's reaching up too? Or is that done?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like the reflections on the inside of this leg are probably going to look something like this. If I were to just rough it out really quick. You can see how a lot of that blue is coming up from the water, but it's not reflecting back completely blue because it's hitting the yellow gold and it's changing the hue of that reflection. Thank you, R.S. Scott, or R. Scott, or S. Scott. I'm bad at doing the whole reading thing and saying of names, but thank you. And the same thing with like this shin up in here is going to be that same sort of reflection. And the chest. We'll get it to a lesser degree. Even the face. We had a little bit of it too.
So you were going to play a game tonight?
Yes. Not here though.
At Old World again?
Yeah.
Same one from last week, right?
I think I'm just gonna play Heresy this week. I don't have any plans for Old World, but I am bringing Old World with me just in case somebody wants to play.
Are you going there with anyone or just?
No. I will be meeting up with some people there. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I don't think Kyle's not going because he's got stuff to do with the kiddos
Family
today.
Stuff.
Yeah. Darn busy dad.
It's
Silly
JP
Kyle.
Gray, if only this model was more human. I'm all about the human aspect of life.
Jeez, JP Gray.
Says the guy who, for years,
wants
has been
nothing
demanding
but
robots.
Yeah. I gave you a robot, JP Gray, and now all you say is
There's no satisfying these people, I swear.
true. It's true. You just can't. You can't make them happy.
Can't make them happy.
What am I to do?
You paint the way you want.
I'm gonna paint however the heck I want, JP
Right.
Gray.
JP, are you all set for your big grand opening event? A fun weekend for you, I bet.
It's gonna be a crazy weekend for him.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck. It's gonna be crazy.
The apathetic robot looks too empathetic.
It's empathetic robots.
It's
guys.
just pathetic. Pathetic robot.
This pathetic robot? This is not a pathetic robot, all right? I need you to take that back. That was very rude to the robot, okay? This is very mean. Robots have feelings too.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh.
I think. I think so. I
Maybe?
think so.
I don't know. I've never met one. Martin is an apathetic robot. I don't know who Martin is.
Martin?
I don't know. That's what Avian said.
I don't know.
I mean, Nick, you say that, but I don't know if you've heard me sing, so you probably really don't want that.
I feel like you can probably hang with the singing.
I mean,
No, I
basically
wouldn't
like
know.
a Grammy Award winner when I him in the car.
I mean, that's how it goes, right?
Yeah. Put on performances, sing all the parts, including backup. Generally some choreography.
I don't generally dance.
No?
No. I'll sing though.
You should.
I do like singing. I do like singing.
Dune Part 2 is this the weekend that it starts?
It's next weekend, right? It's the first?
I don't know. Grizz said, anyone seeing Dune Part 2 this weekend? I'm going Sunday.
I mean, if it's out, I will.
Been waiting anxiously and
Definitely
avoiding all
make
the
plans.
promos and spoilers.
Is it actually this weekend? Like, for reals?
Well, I mean, Grizz is going Sunday.
Well, I need more accuracy than this.
All right, I will Google
I need to
it.
know.
I will Google. Say, Google knows everything.
Avian, there's literally recordings of me singing on stream from like less than a month ago.
Yeah, it does say March 1st. So Grizz might be on a different calendar. Oh, it's a special screening.
Thanks, Grizz. Where was my
That's
invite?
awesome.
Okay.
I mean, you could probably Google it and find that here too, Jordan. Probably some special preview
I don't care that
that you
much.
could find.
I care, but I don't care that much. I don't want to like go get invited to some swanky party.
Comes out 3/1, but my theater has an early 2/29 showing. So
Pretty much all of them
Face
do.
Smasher, yeah.
Not a whole week early like Grizz Christofferson. Jeez. Well, you'll have to come in on Monday, Grizz, and let us know how it is.
But don't give any
No spoilers.
spoilers.
None spoilers. It's Mate, you wouldn't enjoy it the way you deserve. What do you mean the way I deserve? What is that supposed
What
to
does that
mean?
mean?
That could either be really good or really bad. And I'm not sure it's the good one. Not so humble brag.
Isn't the book 50 years old? Like, you kind of know how it ends.
There've
been, like, plenty of opportunities.
Yeah, but like,
See,
remember,
no,
movies are like pretty
Trust,
significantly
I get it.
different.
I'm just saying what someone else is saying.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm talking to them.
Because those things are funny. You know, people come in and you're talking about, like, Game of Thrones. Like, no spoilers. Okay, that show's been done for a long time.
Yeah, in
That's on
fact,
you
we've
now.
had a whole thing about how everybody hates the ending of that show. If you haven't seen it,
Yeah,
then
that's your fault.
that's on you.
Oh, though you wouldn't enjoy it the way you deserve, it is meaning that we probably have better theaters here.
Oh, I mean, sure, maybe, I guess, whatever, possibly.
We've got the dine-in theater nearby, which is probably the nicest one around here. This area that we're in right here isn't, there aren't, like, a lot of theaters. 'Cause we
But
are
thank you
not,
for
like, in a
reminding
suburban
me,
area.
because I think it would probably be really cool if we got everybody together to go see it
I
next
should
week.
plan that. Yeah.
So I will start planning that immediately.
The Death Star shows up and Gandalf orders an exterminatus maintain the Prime Directive.
Wow. Is Gabe alive over there? Hi, Gabe.
In Montana, they have to project the movie on the side of a large cow.
Does Has Movie want to see next weekend?
We project on the side of a cover wagon. The ending of Game of Thrones is better than the book series The Song of Ice and Fire. But only because the book series doesn't end? Is that what your point is there, Ghost Hunter? There's a white van here that says they have a screening of it tonight. Get in on that. It's a very special screening.
Yeah,
Exclusive.
not the screening you probably want to go see. You gotta be honest with you there. That one, probably not
Don't get
ideal.
in the van, especially if there are Pokemon on the side.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, nope. Certainly not. All right. Where to go next with this? Maybe I start messing around with some of the reflections on this model. Start roughing that out. I'm using... Man, I should probably just rip this model off because you guys are not going to be able to see any of the underside of this model. This is a bummer. I feel like it would freak people out if I ripped this model at the base. Did you see that and freak out? Yeah.
Did you glue that together, or
I
was it?
did. I glued it together.
You did? Okay.
So I would have to, like, unglue it. That's all fixable. But I do sort of regret doing that now. Because I'm going to have to do a thing that I think people are going to be really upset with.
I don't want to watch it.
Jen's like, I don't want to see this. All right,
We all need to like avert our eyes.
what's the word, folks? Do y'all want to see me rip this
Oh.
thing off the base? Jen's like, don't. We can do this surgically.
Surgically. Jade. Hello, happy Friday. Jordan's gonna do something crazy. Making me nervous. Pause the stream.
Yeah, pause the stream.
Quick, change the channel. Why is it happening? Why is this happening?
This is happening because Baby J wants to be able to paint this on stream. And there we go. So we got this off. We'll glue that back on later. Now we just got to get 1, 2, and then the bit in the middle.
I'll take bad decisions for 500, Alex.
Man, I did a good job gluing this thing down. Oh, goodness.
Oh.
Jen, I'm sorry, Jen. Do you want me to not do this?
No, you do you. I'm just like...
I feel like Jason would not be happy if he saw me do this. Here, okay, hold on.
Mechanized Imposter said, watching you paint this over the past few days has made me order one for myself. I ordered all of each of the models by Donato Giancola.
They're
we have.
amazing.
To be fair, I was left unsupervised.
That's awesome. That is fan-freaking-tastic.
He really said, oh no, what's that symbol on the screen that is 2 parallel vertical rectangles? I don't understand that, but he said, I'm so stressed, I used the wrong no. Because he said, oh no, but it was OKNOW.
Where's the knife? Where's the knife? What did I do? Why is there no knife over here? Is it
We
over
need
here?
a technical difficulties screen. It just like,
yeah.
We'll be back
or
soon.
or put something up there that says like, don't, or like blur it all out, so that you can't see it.
If it breaks, we need a clip spliced with sad opera music.
Oh, I
on
mean,
the, on the YouTube
I am
channel.
I am definitely going to break it getting it
Oh.
off of here. But when I repair it, it's going to be totally fine. You won't be able to tell that it was broken. Oh,
This
God.
isn't going to end well. After this tragedy, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Graphic content warning.
It's just I did a really good job gluing this thing down.
I mean, Panic Bomb, I think that he might say he's doing this for you guys. So that you can see how he paints.
Yeah,
the-
yeah, because like I'm gonna be honest, you can't see any of that because this is blocking all of the light from the camera or from the light. So like you literally will not be able to see it. So I'll have to like sticky tack it once it's done, and I'll be able to paint all the stuff on the other
Jordan,
side.
why are you fixing us more ammo to bring up later?
Hey, you know what? It is what it is, folks.
Jordan disassembles assembled models.
Oh gosh, I guess that is a whole step, right? That's literally the next part of this evolution of.
Not gonna lie, if it breaks and Jordan fixes it, this would be the ultimate masterclass for this model.
Yeah, I mean,
Paint Liquor appreciates your sacrifice.
yeah, well.
Chuck is saying, just pull the Band-Aid, get it done.
Okay, fine.
Oh, he's gonna do it too. Gonna go.
No, I can't do it that way. I have to do this like the real way. Oh, it's too small. I need a knife. Where is the knife? Why do I not have a knife in here?
I mean, there's gotta be a knife.
No. It's gone. Not over there. Not in between us. What the heck?
It is super glued. Yes, he did a very good job.
I
With
did
the
an
gluing
incredibly good job of super gluing it.
Of the assembly is top notch. Yell for Gabe. Why not just use a hammer?
Nope. Nope.
He's being crazy, Jacob. Jordan is being crazy.
I am doing crazy things.
Just drop it. That always snaps my models.
You want?
No, don't do it.
Don't even.
Don't do it.
Just drop it. It'll be fine.
This is the best tension I've seen on stream. 10 out of 10 television.
It's like I'm trying to avoid doing a thing that's like really bad. And I really don't want to do it.
This is a very tense moment.
Yeah.
We can't even see what's happening here.
You
I don't know what's going
You
on.
don't really want to see it. To be
I'm too
honest.
far away.
I don't really want to see this. I really don't want to do this.
Then don't do it.
I have to though. It's all right.
Ghostu's like, I'm here for this.
This is
Don't
starting to
paint
stress
that
me out.
area. Display it on a lower shelf. Win.
I got the arm.
Oh.
This arm won't be too hard, but these feet do not want to pull up.
I can't even see it. He's kind of far away. And all I can see is this.
Yeah, I'm just like. Ugh.
I don't know what Pontypool is. What is Pontypool?
Yeah, this thing is like seriously on here.
We're not worth it. We're not your friends. We're not worth this moment.
You are worth it though, chat. You are loved. Don't forget this.
Stick it in the freezer, baby J.
I mean, that is the answer. That is the answer. It just means I can't paint it right now. Or I can paint other parts, so I'll just paint
Put it in
other
the freezer
parts.
for the weekend. Work on something else.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for. Oh, that would be amazing. If you pull, when you take it apart, it pulls the person out of the water.
Oh my gosh.
That would be cool. That's a good TikTok.
God. Yikes. Yeah, because you guys just can't see any of this. Like, what am I doing in here? Not only can I not see it very well, you definitely can't.
It is.
see it.
It's a good testimonial for Profix.
True. Ugh.
Super glue, debonder, headlamp, freezer. What is a headlamp? How does that factor in? Yeah, everybody take a breath now. We can.
You
He's
guys
done.
can all relax.
He's done with that for the moment.
For the moment.
Oh, yeah, if you had a headlamp, then it would shine the light up to where we could see it, I guess is what we're saying.
No, man, this model is down. This model does not want to go anywhere.
This is like cutting up live victims for the progress of medicine. I, for one, am okay to learn this some other way.
I am so glad that Jason's not here for this. He would not stand for it.
And he is probably not even watching because I feel like we would be hearing about it.
Yeah, probably. Painting the Mindwork Games back in so you can see it. Right. I guess I can just finish the gold that I can finish.
Is
Hurts my
Gabe
soul.
okay in the other room? I don't hear them over there.
They're being very quiet.
Oh, were you talking about that noise? That was someone coming down the hall with a cart.
Yes. All right. All right. There is. I'm struggling so hard right now. I really wanted that thing off.
It's a like a flatbed cart. I can't see the hallway from where we are because it's kind of like the hallway comes straight down and then turn and we're around a corner. So I don't know what was on it.
All right. So
But
for
yes,
those
they're very loud.
for those of you who have ordered this model,
Paint the underneath
I'm going to
first.
tell you some things you should probably do. Paint this arm separately. This arm is basically this plus the hand separately from the socket and the shoulder. Then paint the rest of the model separately from the base. and paint it first. You can paint the base afterwards, but you got to paint this guy. First. Because then you can see all of the things that I would normally be able to show you at this angle.
That we can't see now.
Which you certainly cannot see.
But, although, turn it back like that. That glow on his face is starting to look.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
the
from
blue coming
the
up.
blue, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, blue's definitely gonna come up and have an impact for sure.
Baby J is pro subassembly. You heard it here first, chat.
I hate sub-assemblies. I hate them. You will not hear me recommend them very often. This is one of the few times.
If it's hard to paint, it's hard to see. Don't paint it.
That is unfortunately not how this works. This model has a ton of things that you can see that really want to get painted.
Hell Not Again, thank you for the follow. Arctic Mini Painting, thank you for the sub.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Just say he was only halfway dressed when he heard the panic scream from the dude in the hole and he had to rush out to help without finishing.
Hey!
Where is dark yellow green? Oof. That was stressful. It was very stressful.
I mean, we were all here for it with you.
Yikes. Big yikes.
Ooh, Chuck, I saw that picture.
Which one?
The shattered safety glass.
Oh,
At
yeah.
work,
Oh, my
yeah.
gosh.
$12,000 on replacement safety glass. That's crazy.
Well, at least it safetied somebody. Did what it was supposed to do, right?
That's probably a good point.
You guys can't see.
He didn't bother showing up today. I mean, he's probably a little bit embarrassed and maybe nervous.
Do I
Needs
still have
some
a
time to
job?
regroup. Or do you not expect him to be back, Chuck? Like, is it that big of a thing, do you think, that he would just, like, I'm out?
I'm blending some of this darker green shadow into the areas that I can reach. Easy enough. And then I'm going to mix some more of this yellow.
Oof. There's some expensive mistakes. Two cats chasing snowflakes at the window. Okay, that I don't know what it is.
That is somebody taking stuff down the hall.
Well, I mean, I know it's someone taking stuff down the hall, but I don't know what it was. It didn't sound like the same cart.
Oh, it's probably just an unevenly loaded cart.
Hey, somebody likes us.
Rick Griff, thank you for the follow.
So as we dip cooler dip closer to where the cooler part of the model is down here where the water is, you'll notice that I'm painting with a lot more of these cooler colors for the gold. So you're going to see a lot more greens and blues incorporated in.
Very cool.
Same thing's going to be true on this side.
Spitfire Miniatures wants to know, in the Paint Silver Armor video, what's the brush you were using to apply the blue-black? Is that a BAB?
I mean, you can just use any large flat brush. I think I was using one of our old Bomb Wicks. It's basically one of these.
No, we don't have that one anymore.
Well, I will not do that again. Whoops. My bad, folks.
At least I'm pretty sure I haven't seen one
In a while.
going out in a long time. Brush. Nope.
You can use any large brush to do it. You probably have some big old gigantic brushes, or you can use a BAB. It would work just as well for it. One of our size 6s would do a good job of it as well. What on earth are they moving out of there? There's a whole
I
lot
don't
of
know what's
moving.
happening.
I don't know what's happening either.
It's 3:55, Jordan.
355. All right. Duly noted. I'm getting this yellow to get a lot brighter here. Starting to want to. Oh, and then we want a warmer yellow towards this side here, so we're going to get more of this orange built in. More yellow.
It is different. Yeah, game delay.
What's different?
The synthetic brushes hold water and paint differently than the sables.
Oh yeah, totally.
I always feel like I get too much in a sable.
You get too much water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're learning to love natural brushes, Ghost Hunter. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to force it.
Right.
Brushes are very much a personal choice.
They really are.
They really are. I mean, look at Jordan uses pretty much only sables. Jason uses pretty much only synthetics. They're both tremendous painters. They just know how to use their tools in a way that works. Started with the synthetics, now you're using a few sables, you're not sure what's going on, but they are different. Yes, they are. Well, it's a completely different material. So yes, they're quite different.
Yeah, the different materials function and interact with both paint and water in different ways.
Yeah.
So it is very normal to have that sort of reaction where you feel like, oh, this is different than what I would have expected. That's very normal.
Nick, that is a valid technique. Not many people use it.
What's that?
Fingers.
Oh, I'd use it all the time. You'll often see me.
Learning to love a specific kind of brush is like snapping that model off the base. Nobody ever has to do it ever at all. Ever.
Yeah. Well, come on now.
Strello, they're not. I don't think that. I mean, I don't know about. I don't make sable brushes, so I don't know for sure. But I know that it's like if you get a haircut, right? They're not harming the animals really. They do trap them, I think, and they catch the animals.
No,
but it's not like the skin of the animal.
Yeah.
It's like going to get a haircut and they sweep up the leftovers and use that.
Yeah, it is not harmful to them. But you can only.
And synthetic brushes are good too. So if you don't feel comfortable about it, then that's okay.
But buy synthetic.
Yeah. I gotta go check doors. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll entertain these nerds while you're gone. Alright, so now we're going to really push that highlight up. Putting these highlights in here, like so. You just drew up in your mouth? What the heck? Oh gosh. You've yet to find a synthetic brush you like very much? Yeah, I mean, you should be able to get a hold of them out there somewhere. Stores. Putting a little bit more pale yellow and a little bit more warm yellow into the mix. You can see me use my finger to kind of brush out that highlight. Gives a nice little bit of texture. Little highlight on that edge of the arm. Put a counter highlight on the back side here. These little highlights are good representations of the light being reflected from the metal next to it. We'll brighten this up just a little bit. Got some more highlights here. Sharpen up some of those details. This is where we're going to push a lot more of that yellow. So we're going to scoop up some of this warm yellow. Pale yellow directly into it. What else is being painted? What do you mean, Ghost Hunter? That's a good question, Source. I have to remember. They are smaller than ours. So a size 2, or hold on. Sorry, not. They are. Oh, jeez. This size 0. This is a size 3. And this is about the size. It's a little bit larger than a size 1 for Winsor Newton. So then they are bigger. Yeah. Putting that nice little reflection on there. Only a bit there. Right on the forearm here. Put that highlight. A little thin, so we're gonna have to reclaim some of that. And we're just painting like that. Yeah, we only make brushes for painting miniatures, so our sizes are designed around that in mind, right? Winsor and Newton brushes that you're going to look at are watercolor brushes. So they're designed for watercolor. Hi. You out of here? Yeah. That was fast. Oh, I guess so. What have you guys been up to? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I saw you guys we heard you like bringing stuff out of the room and we're like, what is happening?
It's all Christopher.
Oh, you're moving out of that room.
No, because it.
Oh, right. Got it. Yeah. That makes sense. See you, buddy.
Bye.
Have a good time. Alrighty. We got. Welcome back. Assume everything is rightly closed up now.
Yeah.
Excellent. Alright. Then that is it, folks. That is the timer hitting 0. We've made some amount of progress today. We started painting up the arms. We did a little bit more work on the base. And we attempted to remove this model from the base, which didn't go well. So
Gave us all like a little bit of a heart palpitations
it wasn't
during
just
that
you
process.
guys. Wasn't just you guys. I'm telling you right now, wasn't just you. Well, thank you guys so much for being here today.
Well, let me do my links.
Yeah, don't forget we stream 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which means that we will not be here tomorrow, but we will be back on Monday. So come join us. Drop a follow if you are new here. If you want to see when we go live. Jen just so wonderfully put up all these links here for us. If you want to pick up any of the paints that we've been using here today,
Or the model.
which are all and the model,
Or the glue, which worked very well.
yeah, or the glue I used to stick this thing together. You can find it all on
or
our
any
store
of the tools
link.
that he was trying to pry it off with.
Yep.
All that stuff is there.
Yep. You can check out the store link or the FLGS link to either buy the products directly from us or to find a local store near you where you can pick them up in person.
Support your local game stores.
Yep. We fully support you guys supporting your local game stores. We love to see it. We have a great relationship
If
with all
they
those
don't
stores,
carry
so.
Pro Acryl, tell them that they should.
Correct. And have them send a message to support at
Yep.
monumenthobbies.com so we can get them signed up. And then don't forget to check out the Discord link as well. As Ghost Hunter has already mentioned, we have over 3,500 amazing artists and a Ghost Hunter 2001 on Discord. But it's, all jokes aside, it's a great place to hang out, ask lots of nerd questions, ask a lot of painting questions, see everybody's work in progress, participate in Discord challenges. It's fantastic for all that. You guys will have a great time. So check it out. And then we have our YouTube link. It's a great place to find all of our extra VODs from the streams if you missed any, or if you wanted to find out all of our tutorials. So we have all of our shorts on there. We have all of our long form tutorials on there as well. It's got tons of good information for when we're not live and you need some info. So go check them out. We're going to find somebody to raid. We will see you guys next week. And hope you
We
guys
will
have a
be
wonderful
rating next
weekend.
level painting, so hang out for Kenny.
Yes. Say hi to Kenny for us. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.